Ladies and gentlemen, your host, Qasim Ahmed.
UEFA, FIFA, Sky Sports, BT Sport, they've conned us all. They have conned each and every single one of us. We thought we said goodbye to the evil Super League, but in reality, it is a very, very different story, and I can promise you that. My name is Qasim. This is the RedFlex. Roll the VT.
Hello and welcome to the RedFlex Live, brand new Man United channel where we do match reviews, previews, transfers, everything to do with Manchester United.
What's going on, everyone? Obviously, I know that the Super League has dominated headlines, probably to the stage where I think a lot of people are quite relieved that the talks of the Super League are gone, but it just stinks. It really, really stinks. A lot of themes and a lot of discussions have come on the back of this, and I think a lot of people are actually forgetting the key context here. So we said goodbye, the fans all united, and we all said goodbye to the evil Super League because the Super League had no moral obligation. It took the essence of sport, it took our clubs away from the fans. But in reality, who were the ones that were fighting our corner? That's the question you need to ask. And I'll tell you, because we've had Sky Sports, we've had BT Sport going absolutely crazy. They have covered this like I've never seen them cover anything. And they actually were the ones that wanted the Super League to go away the most, because if you afford me the opportunity to tell you a little story, you're going to find out that the main issue wasn't that the Super League was bad for football. The main issue was that the idea was not Sky Sports. The idea was not BT Sports. The idea was not UEFA. So let me go and tell you a little bit of a story. So in 1992 was the formation of the Premier League. What did Sky Sports do? I'll tell you what Sky Sports did. So you think the chairmans and the owners, you think they're bad, right? So in 1992, David Dean, chairman of Arsenal, Martin Edwards, the chairman of my club, Manchester United, they bent over backwards to make sure that the TV rights went to Sky Sports. What did Sky Sports do? Sky Sports made sure that all the timings of the game were all sweet based on their requirements and took the game away from fans. And that is a fact. This isn't me trying to create a headline. Sky Sports did exactly the same thing in 1992 when the Premier League was created. So this isn't nothing new. Football has always been littered with greed. It always has, and it always will. So you think, okay, maybe Sky Sports, it's been quite a few years. They've changed their ways. Well, let me remind you of something that wasn't actually a long time ago. BT Sport, so obviously they had Rio Ferdinand going on one, cutting a little promo of his, saying how it's bad for football. But BT Sport, why don't you tell me why not so long ago you were trying to charge people £14.95 to watch throwaway games that were meant to be actually free for people because of the pandemic? Why don't you try and explain that one to me? £14.95 for throwaway games. That's what you were doing. And you know you were. So Sky Sports, BT Sport, standard, promoting this narrative of how the Super League is really bad. I covered it off in yesterday's video, but the truth of the matter is Sky Sports has the rights to the Premier League, BT Sports have the rights to the Premier League, and now Amazon have come up and they've got the rights to the Premier League. So Sky Sports, BT Sport, they were absolutely shitting bricks because they knew they were about to be taken out of the market. So what did they do? It was a full-blown propaganda mission to get the Super League out. And don't get me wrong, I'm not the biggest fan of the Super League. I don't believe that sport, as Pep Guardiola said, I don't believe that it is sport if there's no merit of it. So this is not me here trying to support the Super League. This is me trying to make a point that football is littered with greed, and the people that are trying to, wear that white jacket and white suit and trying to be the saving angels of everybody, they're as crooked and fraudulent as anybody else, including UEFA. What have UEFA done today? I think everybody knows what they've done today, haven't they? They've absolutely smacked everybody in the face, because guess what? There's a new Champions League format coming out in 2024. And instead of me just going on and rambling about it, let me just show you what it's going to look like. So why are UEFA doing it? First of all, money. Second of all, greed. Third of all, they want to play more matches because they get more TV money, they get more sponsorships. But the little caveat is that some people can still make the Champions League based on their European coefficient. I know that's a little bit of a buzzword. It's essentially just your ranking points. So it's a fraud. They have absolutely pulled the wool over all of our eyes, and there's nothing that we can do about it, because the main person to blame is us. We are the people that go to the stadiums. We are the people that fill their back pockets. We are the people that, myself included, I don't spend time with my family because I go want to watch Manchester United on the TV. I pump money into their back pockets, even though we know what's going on. So if you want someone to blame, if you honestly, if you ask me, if you want someone to blame for this, it's us. Nobody else. It is us, because we put the money in their pockets. And that's the rant over.